Good afternoon. Thank you for being with us. I'm James Munoz. This afternoon, an elderly couple at a San Antonio hospital in critical condition. They were involved in that crash with an ambulance Thursday afternoon around 5. This is Skyview 25 over the scene around 1:20 p.m. today when workers and a dive team got the ambulance out of Spring Creek. 3 firefighters inside the ambulance managed to get out before the vehicle went underwater. 25 News Now Sunrise anchor Carolina Estrain was on the scene Thursday and again today. Carolina?
Yes, James. A dive team went into a pond where a City of Victoria ambulance was completely submerged around noon today, and by 2 p.m. the vehicle was out of the water. The dive team first made an assessment of whether they would be able to remove the emergency vehicle from the bottom of the pond using a tow truck. Once they confirmed it was possible, a tow truck arrived, part of the road was closed, and the pulling began. One of the cables came loose during the process, so they worked to attach another cable to finally pull the ambulance out of the pond. Victoria Fire Department Chief Tracy Fox says the ambulance alone is worth $300,000 and the equipment inside ranges between $100,000 to $150,000. One of the 3 paramedics began working for the fire department last week, and the other 2 joined the fire department several years ago. Part of the investigation involves looking into the driving records of the paramedics involved in the crash. The elderly couple in the white mini SUV traveling southbound on Main Street remain in critical condition at a San Antonio hospital.
Really glad that the firefighters are well, and we hope that the other parties are recovering well. We're doing our best to complete this investigation, and PD and DPS are leading that.
The ambulance was loaded onto a trailer and transported to a city facility for assessment. Chief Fox says there are no restrictions in place on all 3 paramedics returning to work. It just depends on when they feel ready to return. Back to you.
Carolina, excellent reporting. Thank you so much for that. Stay on top of that for us. Here's your viewer poll this afternoon. The speed limit where Thursday's ambulance crash happened is 50 miles an hour. So should that speed limit along North Main Street near Spring Creek be reduced? Yes or no? We want to hear from you. Come to crossroadstoday.com/vote to participate. Don Brubaker will have what you and your neighbors are saying on 25 News Now at 6. So here's an aerial map provided by the VPD. It gives you a view of the pond near North Main Street and Spring Creek. Traffic was an issue several times at the crash scene Thursday and today. To stay up to date on this story, come to crossroadstoday.com. We have a number of photos and we'll keep you posted on the elderly couple hurt, still in critical condition at a San Antonio hospital this afternoon.